Hello, true believers. Time to do another review. And this time we are doing another unboxing of the Nike Air Force One. Hero, we're not buying football shoes at the moment because he can't play football well, he can actually play football around 6 months after his surgery. So we're coming up at about 2 months, so 4 months. So the timeline is the first 3 months is just healing and working on range of motion and very light weights. After 3 months, we could start adding on the weights. From like 3 to 6 months, we're gonna work on getting his leg, his knee that he had surgery on, the same strength, his hamstrings, his quads from 3 to 6 months. So we could probably do some biking after 3 months. Then after 6 months, 6 to 9 months, we could start doing running again, try and get his conditioning back the way he was before from 6 to 9 months. And then from 9 to 12. So at the 6 month mark, we could start doing training on his own, some light dribbling, some easy football skills. And then from 9 to 12 months, he could be introduced again to some light football playing. And then after 12 months, he can return to active duty. So it's already almost 2 months, 10 more months to go. It doesn't seem like a long time, but for a teenager, it feels like forever. So in the meantime, we're trying to keep him positive, even though it's difficult. He feels like he's missing out on football, his whole world, and a big part of him, and it feels like a part of him is dead, and we're trying to resurrect it. In the meantime, the boss is doing his best to keep him happy, and of course, when you have a child, it's all about spoiling him, and he wanted a pair of these Nike Air Force One. I didn't even know where they got it, or what. I just like all of a sudden they showed up with it, and here they are, and he's very happy with it. And I think where I was I was probably like in the dressing room, like creeping on some young girls doing TikTok dancing. I mean, it's the funniest thing over here in the Philippines. It's like everybody is dancing in public. If you want to just turn on your camera, somebody's going to be dancing in public. I wouldn't do it. Somebody has to pay me, but over here it's like a cultural phenomenon. Everybody wants to dance, everybody wants to sing, so let's just start doing it in public. All you have to do is just press record, and there it is. So anyway, back to the unboxing. So here's the box. It's this gray with white. Look at that, Nike Air Force One. And let's look at the side. So, oh gosh, look at this price. $6,195. I don't think that's what the price is. Is it? I don't know. The boss didn't tell me. She's not here right now. But that's what the sticker says. So, $6,195? Is that correct? That's like $120. Anyway, that's what the box says. I don't have the actual receipt. So let's go to what it says on I don't know if these were on sale or not. Like I said, I just saw it and I go, hey, let me do a review. And maybe afterwards I'll have Hero. But I haven't seen it yet. So these are the Air Force One 07s. I guess they came out in 2007 and reprised it. So here it is in size 12. So there it is. Nothing else around the box except, so the box is in pretty good condition except for this little hole right there. But let's open it up and I'll give you my take on it. And here we go. Ta-da! AF1, Air Force One. You got the little wrapper there. So here it is. That looks pretty good. First thing is it's very white. Now, when people say compliment Hero and his shoes or anything like that when I'm around, I always say, oh, these are class A. You just pick them up at the parking lot. They're usually a bunch of them in any parking lot that you go to. There's a lot of these guys selling them out of their trunk of their cars. Is that what I usually say? I usually tell them. And then what it does is it forces them to like look at it closely even more. And he goes, dang, those are pretty good quality parking lot shoes if that's the case, high quality. And I say, ah, yeah, nothing but Class A for our hero. But obviously this is not, because look at the, so they're not going to spend this kind of money on wrapping and this type of box if you're just going to be selling it out of the trunk. So these are originals, obviously, but when you're wearing them out there, nobody's going to see the box for the quality control here, passed by D18. I mean, there's companies out there, I'm sure, that go this far, some of these Chinese companies, but if they're going this far with this kind of quality, you might as well just get the real thing. So I don't feel bad. I always say, oh, these are just Class A. But let's take a look at them. It's pretty good. I like how it has an 80s vibe to it. I like the look at the stitching. You know that it's not gonna come off, so that's pretty good. Look at this double stitching. That's a pretty good quality right there. So it's in white with gray. I love this gray accent to make the swoosh pop out. And I really love, in the 80s, I wouldn't get nothing but white shoes because they just go great with white socks. Until like the Michigan Wolverines made black socks popular, everybody just wore white socks, and it always looked great when you wore white shoes. The biggest problem though when you're wearing white shoes is that it gets so dirty, and once they get dirty, you might as well throw them away there. But in the meantime, for this review, it looks pretty awesome. I see why people are excited over this, because like I said, the first thing I noticed is the stitching. So you know that the sole is not gonna come off after, like here in the Philippines, it just oxidizes and the glue just starts melting and disintegrating. Look at the stitching, look at the quality of the leather, and look at this great touch over here, this little AF1 buckle over the shoelace. And look how white these shoelaces are. And you can always buy replacement shoelaces, I guess, if they get dirty. And the leather, you could always clean. There's a lot of YouTube tutorials on how to clean white leather like this. I don't know off the top of my head, with a toothpaste and toothbrush. But I love this gray Nike Air over here. I love how it goes well, and I love the gray sole right there. It looks great. The white and the gray just play off each other versus a very strong color like blue or red or some other dark color. But the gray goes with the white, and the silver buckle and the little gray swoosh right there. And look at that beautiful stitching. The only problem is the stitching right here, once it gets dirty, if you look at that stitching over there, that's impossible to clean. You're gonna have to like get some expert to redo the stitches with white if you want to get it perfect again. So that's the big downside. It looks wonderful. White has its pros and cons. You wear it with a pair of white socks and some shorts. Oh, these will look great. I'll have probably Hero model it for you on some red carpet. And there's already a little scuff right there. There you go. Like every little thing is like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Look at that little scuff already there. Okay, so let's look at the sole. I can see Hero's probably been wearing it already. So that's what the sole looks like. So he looks like he's worn these and just put it back in the box. So because I told him not to wear it until I do my unboxing, and it looks like he probably wore it a little bit already. But that's what the sole looks like. It's nice and gray. Looks like it's pretty good grip. Now this is not a shoe that you want to play sports with, is because it's too white, too bright white. Okay, and there's the insole, Nike Air. Right here on the tongue, it says Air Force One. It's not leather, as you can see, and looks awesome. Got these two little holes right there. You got the air, right, that says Air. Now I don't know if it actually has air on it, but everything is just like Nike Air. Let's look at the other one. Looks pretty good. Looks the same. Obviously, you got this little thing over here where it catches a lot of dirt. Oh, for the air. So air in gray also. So that is pretty good. Like I said, I can't get enough of this stitching over here, so it'll last a long time. Could you play sports in this? Some basketball, some street football? Yeah, but if that's the case, my advice is to get two pairs. So run back. I'll tell you, if you want to play sports in this one, you can't right now, but run back and get another pair. One to keep on the shelf and under glass to look at, and one to enjoy, and who cares what you do with it. But most likely this is what he'll wear just for casual wear, like at a red carpet event, or if he's wearing like a tuxedo, this is something you could wear and actually get away with it because it's that white, even with the gray on it. So there. So that's my review on it. The box says 6,000 byte. I doubt it. I think she, when I had the conversation with her, she said she got it for maybe around $90, so less than $100. So don't pay attention to what it says on the sticker. But I think you can get these for 90 bucks. But anyway, if anybody asks us, oh, we just bought these at the parking lot, they're Class A. Now, they probably have some good Class A out there, and if you look really close, you won't know the difference. But the experts who know shoes, they can tell right away, like a mile away. But for the regular person, I mean, leather is leather. You know, you can't expect somebody to pay this much money for shoes here, especially when people are poor. But who knows? Everybody's poor, but they all got iPhones, and they find a way. If there's a will, there's a way. I always say. It could be secondhand, it could be stolen, it could be secondhand stolen. They'll get their hands on it. But anyway, this is good. I love the color. I love the design. I love the simple swoosh. Not busy, and just let the leather and the quality and the stitching just speak for itself. And it's not too busy. Yes, I love it. I would actually wear it. Reminds me, it's retro. Reminds me of like what 80s shoes would look like. And if I was a teenager, I would probably get one of these for myself. But since I'm old, I just kind of get his hand-me-downs. So there. So that's the review. I'll have him put it on, and we will. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I couldn't probably wear this at the gym. Like I said, probably for prom or homecoming, he can wear it. For special events. This is only a special events only shoe. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. This is Bebotsonly. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video.